Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Now let us talk about basic concepts of JavaScript. Concepts of JavaScript. A variable is basically a container where we can store data. Some data. Think of it like a box with a label. You can put something inside it and then use that label to find or change it later. In JavaScript, we usually use let and constant to declare variables. There is also where but doesn't older and not recommended anymore because it causes bugs. And this is the variables code. Let is the keyword name and ali. So when we use let, we can change the value later, and the value here we typed is ali and the name we can change it later. But when we use constant, the value cannot be changed, and the console.log is used to print the statement. Second one is conditional statement. This help us to make decision in our code just like we do in real life. For example, if it is raining, you can take an umbrella. If not, you don't. In JavaScript, we use if, else if, and else and to do that. So here the program checks the grade of a student when the student enters the marks. When the score of the student is greater than 90, then the output will be grade A, and else grade B or lower. This is about the conditional statement. Now let us talk about the arrays. Arrays are used to store multiple values in single variable. Imagine you want to store your hobbies. Instead of making one variables for each, you can just make an array. Arrays are super flexible. You can add a new values using push. Now let us see in the code. Let fruits. In fruits we entered apple, banana. Fruits dot push. Push function is used to keep this mango name in the above array. Now the total array becomes mango, apple, array, banana. And you can access item using their index numbers also, and the index numbers are 0, 1, 2. When we put the index as 0, the banana it will come as the output, and you can even update them also. And console log dot is used to print the statement. Now let us talk about the fourth one, loops. Now that we have the arrays, what if we want to go through every item in that array one by one? That's where loops come in. Loops help us repeat actions easily without writing the same line multiple times. So here the first loop is regularly for loop. I entered for loop condition where we use a counter I to go through every item, and the second one is that for of loop, which is simpler and cleaner when we work with arrays. This is the I is equal 0 we initialize, and this is the condition I less than colors dot length, and this is increment, and the console log dot is used to print the final output. This is all about the loops. Now let us talk about the fifth one, functions. Functions are like small missions in our code. You give them some output. They do a task and give us output. They make your code usable and organizable. So here the first one is normal function, and this is the basic code of the function grade dot name, and we want to return like this, hello plus name. Name means what we entered the name. Here will the name will print, and the plus symbol is used to combine the two. Hello example, hello Ramesh. And the console dot log is used to print the above statement. This is all about the functions. Now let us talk about the sixth one, objects. Objects help us group related data together. Think of it describing a function, their name, age and email all in one place. The all in one place, it is very easy to see the all the data in one place, and we can access values using dot notation like user dot name, and here we enter the name John, and this John name we have to see in the output. Then we have to give like this user dot name, this syntax we have to follow, or bracket notation like user bracket email like our age. Like that we use this basic Java concepts. Now let us talk about the Node.js. What is Node.js? Node.js is a JavaScript runtime that allows us to run JavaScript outside of a browser. Normally, JS only runs in web pages, but with Node.js we can build server-side applications like APIs, web servers, and others. And this is all about what is Node.js. Callback functions. A callback function is a function passed as an argument to another function. Node.js uses callbacks operations, and this is the function of the callback. This is the example program I entered function. Now let us talk about how to install packages using npms. First we have to install the Node.js through the official website, and we have to check that Node.js is installed or not in command prompt. Open command prompt and give like node space hyphen v, then the version will be displayed what we downloaded. Just like we can check the Node.js is installed or not. And now the basic how to create telegram chatbot. To build a Telegram chatbot, first we create it using bot further on Telegram. Bot further gives us bot token, which is required to connect code with the Telegram. Setting up Node.js, we create a Node.js project and install at the Node Telegram bot API package. This package allows us our bot to listen to message and respond automatically. Basic bot code. We write code so the bot respond to any message. So the bot respond to any message. Bot dot on message callback, and adding an API optional example like I entered here weather API. This is the API of the weather I entered, and in Telegram your bot token you have to paste here in this line your bot token, and then a Telegram chatbot. This is all the same. This is your, you can change this line also. This is all about the basic Java concepts and Node.js basic, and how to create a Telegram chatbot. Thank you.